So, the Jamarcus Russell interview on the Pivot podcast was pretty good, though. You know, finding out things I didn't even know, like, the Raiders had some contract stuff that they didn't really like, or, he didn't really like, screwed him over. But yeah, man, the freaking Raiders, they just didn't have any talent around them. And, it was already kind of, bad structure over there. Losing team, losing ways. I used to tease my brothers and my dad about Raiders suck. They have a bad record. Like, just they're losing ways. We used to go at it. Me being a Niner fan, it's that Bay Area rivalry, But, hey, man, Jamarcus, he had all-world talent, powerful arm. Like, if you go off, let's say, top 5 arms ever, he's in that. Like, you got Jeff George or John Elway, Kyle Bowler, a.k.a. Kyle, I should have been a bowler. Jamarcus Russell's in that. Who else? Who deserves the 5th spot? I don't know. Maybe even Mike Vick. But those are the strongest. Or probably Jay Cutler. We'll go with Jay Cutler. Just strong arms, not great quarterbacks. I'm not saying none of these guys are great quarterbacks except for Elway. Elway's in the Mount Rushmore of just quarterbacking, getting the job done. But yeah, Jamarcus, man, I thought he was gonna be great because he had a powerful arm, and he also had receivers coming to the draft with him from LSU. Had Dwayne Bowe, college teammate, went to Kansas City and all that. Kansas City's more of a winning tradition, So anyway, I think other receiver Craig Davis or something. But yeah, man, like Jamarcus, like he's basically the Kwame Brown of NFL quarterbacks, going number 1. He's basically Kwame Brown as far as like being number 1 pick, but when you think of the biggest bust in NBA history, you think of Kwame Brown, Michael Jordan dogged him, and then Kobe did this and that. Jamarcus Russell, he thought he was going to play with a Kobe, Michael Jordan level player, just like a top tier talent in Randy Moss, because and then they end up trading Randy Moss. Randy Moss kind of earned that though, because he was dogging it. He took a season off. He didn't even give it his all. He was quitting on him, pouting on the sideline, not running his full route tree, not fully running. Randy Dandy. Bad mofo right there, man. 3rd best receiver ever, despite his flaws. And that's who Jamarcus Russell thought he was going to play. Thought he was going to play with, And Ryan Clark was like, well, no, actually, Jamarcus Russell was like, oh, yeah, Tom Brady. Like, he could play with Tom Brady. Now, why does Tom Brady need Randy Moss? Because Tom Brady was already super great. He just went to the AFC Championship game, Tom Brady's the best quarterback ever. Randy Moss, number 3 on my all-time list of receivers. So, damn, when they came together, it's like, man, Jamarcus Russell, he was like, man, he don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jamarcus Russell's top talent, big arm, LSU, black quarterback. He had a lot of hype. Al Davis, he used to love them combine guys who perform at a high level at the combine, as far as like fast 40 times. Just guys that wow you. That's what Al Davis loved. That was his thing. Al Davis, man, he put up big numbers over there, He's gonna be a first round pick, even if you were a kicker. You know, he drafted Sebastian Janikowski. You know, um, but yeah, man, like, so he was already dealt a big blow right there. You know, plus they had another bust on the offensive line, Robert Gallery. You know, play like Robert Art Gallery. You know, because he belonged in the art museum, not like playing football because he wasn't that good. I remember they were trying to move him everywhere on the offensive line, guard, tackle, whatever, man. Like, so you know, Jamarcus, he was already dealt a blow. You know, sorry, bad enough going to the Raiders, but then like trading away Randy Moss, what? He wanted to throw bombs to him, and I can't blame him. I mean, Jamarcus Russell, like I said, top 5 most powerful arm ever. You could easily say he's number 1, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, like, and then like he could have thrown bombs on Moss. Can you imagine going deep route? You have to throw a bomb twice a quarter. You know, Russell and Moss. I mean, that could have been lethal, but you know, Jamarcus Russell had his accuracy issues though. It's like, you know, he got to look himself in the mirror. He had a lot of people dying around him. But like, he could easily be one of the greats though. Like he was a black Elway. He said he wanted to be like Dan Marino. You know, Marino's in Elway's draft class. So, and you know, because he could sling it, and that's what Marino can do. Sling that thing, sling it. So that was his biggest regret, you know, not turning into a big time quarterback, you know. But yeah, man. So it's a sad story. He's one of the big busts. Like I said, he's probably Kwame Brown. That's probably what he is. But if I had to compare him to anybody else, the Kwame of the NFL. You know, Russell, he didn't really have pocket presence, you know, and he had his accuracy issues. So that just shows you no matter how far you can throw the ball, you got to be able to, you know, throw the ball accurately. You got to be able to put cap touch on your passes. Got to be able to step in the throws. You got to feel the rush. So yeah, man, that was a good little interview. Jamarcus Russell, man. I used to tease my Raider friends, whoever I knew that was a Raider fan. You know, you gonna get a Jamarcus Russell jersey? You gonna get one? You know, because they wasn't gonna buy one. They'd be like, why you ain't get a Jamarcus Russell jersey? Just teasing them, you know. Because, you know, before that, Raider fans would roast us about Alex Smith. Alex Smith is, well, y'all got your own Alex Smith now, you know. See, those of you that are a part of the Niner Raider fan rivalry, you know what's up, you know. Particularly, like, you know, Northern California, you know. So, yeah, you know, so I had to get them back for the Jamarcus Russell stuff. They got on me for Alex Smith. All right. You know, as far as number 1 pick, that, you know, it's a disappointment. So yeah, you know. Anyway, great interview, Jamarcus, man. Could have been one of the best, but it didn't turn out like that. So yeah, y'all tell me what you think about that interview if you go watch it. It's on the Pivot Podcast, Jamarcus Russell. You know, I mean, Jamarcus Russell, he played like Russell Westbrook. Like the way Russell Westbrook turned the ball over with the Lakers this past season. Well, he's always turned the ball over, but, you know, the way he's played, especially with the Lakers, like that garbage, like that horrible. That's the Jamarcus Russell played like, is Russell Westbrook. But he was like that for, you know, his whole career with the Raiders, 3 seasons. So, yeah. I mean, that's facts. You can easily call him Jamarcus Russell Westbrook, really. If you really want to, you know, keep it real, keep it 100, keep it 100. Or as my Bay Area native E40 says, keep it 1,000 wow. I'm keeping it 1,000 wow, you know? So yeah, y'all tell me what you think about that. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell.